on and whatnot. So we are now going to pick back up with more of Bard's Tale 4. As I stated, I am playing this just for today, only on Wednesday, but starting next week. It's going to be every Friday that I actually play the Bard's Tale 4. And that's going to be every Friday from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to go ahead and where we last left off, we were standing at this door and we were going to whistle the Wildland whistle to get into the Adventurers Guild. So thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. So let us go ahead and whistle our little tune there and go from there.
That's the tune! Welcome, friend. Hello, Robbie. Glad to see you in one piece.
Oh, was I supposed to kind of like open the door? Because that's kind of messed up. Like, I just looked, I was like, wait a minute, there's nobody standing there. Like, wait, did I not open the door? Was I supposed to open the door first and then talk to the dude?
1 minute. I gotta make a little speech.
All right.
This time, I hope we won't be interrupted. All friends, lend me your ears a moment.
All right.
Well, friends, seems the Fatherites have decided to wipe us adventurers out once and for all. Not sure if they really think we're behind all the murder and mayhem that's been plaguing Scarabray, or if they just want a scapegoat. But either way, if we ever want to live in peace again, we have to prove to those bastard sword priests that we're not the enemy. And the best way to do that is to bring them the enemy. Now, I'm sending messengers to the elves and dwarves to petition their help in this. That help, however, may be long in coming. So we need a few brave souls here and now, willing to hunt down whoever's behind this terror and deliver them to the priests. Not just to save Scarabray, not just to save the Adventurers Guild, but to save the lives of all the elves, dwarves, trow, adventurers, outcasts, and practitioners of magic in Caith. So, any volunteers? Well, you know where I'll be when you make up your mind.
It was like, yeah, nah, you on your own. I ain't trying to die, homeboy. And why does Robbie or Rabby sound like Scrooge McDuck? Like, I just legitimately peeped it. He sound like Scrooge McDuck.
Ah, I knew you'd come forward, hero. Now, listen.
Wait, that was a trap.
Seems the raid on the Adventurers Guild was just one attack among many today. There's atrocities happening all over Scarabray. And Dalgleish, Ringneck, and the Green Lady, who you met during the fighting, have gone to look into some of them. I promised I'd send help if I could find any. Would you look for them and give them a hand?
Why not? Am I getting paid for this? I mean, I'm one of those guys. What is this place? Are we on the Scarabray?
This is the old town, the original Scarabray. When the mad god Tarjan attacked it with fire and storm a century and a half ago, the earth shook so the muddy hills around the town flowed down and buried it to the gables. Ever since, the poor and outcast and outlaw have been digging it out again, little by little, making a home in the dark.
Yeah, but see, this is what because like I said, with me playing D&D, I like to actually ask each of the characters like every single thing so I can get the full story. I swear, playing D&D and role playing in D&D has really made it hard for me not to ask questions of characters.
Now, there's not much more to tell. I can never remember any details of where or how. I just know the troubles we're having now will end when you end them. And somehow, you'll end me too. I only wish I knew why.
'Cause you gotta go make DuckTales. But see, if I think Mass Effect is only on Xbox, I want to say, or did they somehow port it to PC? I can't remember. And unfortunately, right now I don't have an Xbox. I suppose that's probably the next system I should probably try to get, huh? It's on PC, huh? Hmm. I wonder if it's a part of the Xbox Pass, because I did get that for 3 months when I got the computer. There's so many games on Xbox Pass that I want to play. Really? I'll have to look into that then, because a lot of people keep telling me that too, that I might like the Mass Effect games.
The Fatherites claim that elves, dwarves, trow, and those who practice magic or follow the old ways are enemies of their faith. But until all this magical mayhem started, the most they would do was preach against us. Now, now it seems they want to wipe us out, as if that would make them safe. It isn't us behind this terror.
Yeah.
Ha! Ringneck's a collector, I'll call him. Likes shiny things. He was looking into a kidnapping in Wellbottom, the trow camp here in Scarabray below. I'd look for him first, as Wellbottom's nearby. Then he can help you find the others.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so there's more, okay.
Dalgleish is a dwarf smith
Aye.
and a long-time protector of Scarabray. Someone's been attacking his clients, and he fears it's because he's investigating these terrors. He was off just before the raid to lie in wait for the devils at a client's stall in Scarabray above.
Okay. Then the Green Ladies too.
She's an elf who dedicated herself to caring for the poorest in Scarabray. She'd heard some rumours of elves luring children away from their families, like in the old tales. She went above ground to learn the truth of it.
I will help them.
If you need some kit, peek in those crates. Won't do to go around defenceless in days like these.
Yeah, you're right. You leveled up. Each time your adventurers level up, they earn a skill point. Spend your skill points in your skill tree to grow in power and learn new abilities. And train to use new gear. Open your skill tree by pressing K, default, or by right-clicking and choosing the skill tree button at the top of the screen. Okay. Right, she already knows that. Okay, looks like we're gonna just be... I think that was the only skill point I had, because she's a fighter. Okay. Save game, return to game. Okay. Because he told me to check the crates, and that should give me some. Yeah, helmet and some more booze, because I really need the booze, even though I'm not a bard. Because apparently in this, when bards drink, they get, like, better abilities from drinking. Apprentice hood I can't use, but she can use this helmet. Which should take her stuff up a bit. The shiv. But she can't use that. I think only a practitioner or a rogue can. Okay. Talk to you.
If you want something, spit it out. No time for any hemming and hawing.
All right.
Aside from listening to jackdaw and numpties, I hire out sell swords to them that can afford it. Are you in the market?
Nah.
Oh, nothing is it? Wasting my time.
Oh, I really thought she was going to say something else. I'm like, whoa. Break top Bridget.
Another weary soul.
Not many creature comforts yet here at the new guild, but Granny Goodnight and I managed to put a few kegs in a barrow as we were running out. So, how about a drink? In the old days, the guild was out in the open. A place for treasure hunters, sell swords, and practitioners to find work and tell tall tales. These days, it's the last refuge for anyone who doesn't fit into the Fatherite's narrow little world. Mages, rogues, folk of the old races. They can all have a drink and know they're not going to have any trouble. Well, they could until tonight.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, because for those of you who may not know what's going on, before we got to this little area, we had went to another, like, guild tavern, and they actually came in and, like, set it on fire. So we're now, like, at their hidden underground tavern. So that's what's going on. Ideally, what I would like to do when I do play this is show the gameplays from previous so that you're caught up when the game is being played. I didn't get a chance to do that tonight, however.
Didn't he make it? Poor soul. Paladin got her before I could get him. No half the barkeep she was, but I'll do my best. It's no much, but...
Okay, farewell.
Happy drinking, friend.
Okay. We are going to... I'm just curious what's down here.
So, this sage can save the world?
Only if he's freed. And that is my quest. To free him from his prison, so that he may save us.
Who? Oh, hello! I don't suppose you have any stories?
No, I'm not a bard.
Farron Brygo is the name. Impresario of theatrical entertainments and pageants of the mind. My company and I have performed before kings and queens on village greens and everything in between.
Yay.
We tell stories of all kinds, from tall tales of knights and thieves and bards, to poignant parables set in a world beyond the end of the world, to epics of gods and monsters, and those who wonder if they might be both. In my 40 years practicing my chosen trade, I have had the privilege of working with some of the finest magicians, storytellers, craftsmen, and artists the world has ever known. And it has been our continued pleasure to create together new and wondrous worlds for our audience to explore.
Okay.
My family were bankers in the land of the golden sun, but I left that trade to follow my love of art and storytelling and entertaining the people. I have never regretted it.
And that's usually how it goes.
I'm working on a new entertainment as we speak, about a band of bold adventurers trying to stop ancient evils from destroying the world. And I'm looking for inspiration. It occurred to me that the Adventurers Guild would be a good place to find some.
Well, this is the director's cut. Is the version that I'm playing. I have both the original and the director's cut. But I am playing the director's cut at the moment. And it's just the standard director's cut edition. It's not the deluxe edition, so...
Good talking to you. See you again.
Akbar. Wait, Akbar.
Ah, hello.
Ah, hello.
Good to meet fellow seekers of adventure. I am Ekbar Andros, known as Stronghold.
That's funny.
It seems I've come to your city in dark times.
The reason I'm kind of laughing at that is because in our campaign, that's what our captain's name is. So it's funny.
I have sought adventure for many years. First as a mercenary in Sarai, then as a treasure hunter and thief. Then one day in a market in Gouache, I heard a song that told of a great sage trapped in an endlessly repeating dream.
Oh no, is it
The song
Belforia?
said that if the sage was freed from his dream, he would turn the world from the path of ruin. And I, suddenly feeling I had unwittingly been treading just such a path, decided I would find the sage and wake him
Oh
and
no.
help him to save the world. I have been seeking him ever since, and had many adventures along the way.
Oh man, he's gonna wake up Malforian.
A name from my mercenary days. I was known to hold the line and never break, and to close the gaps when others fled. Murders, disappearances, intolerance, hate, the clash of the old and the new. All this is happening within your walls. It makes me wonder if the ruin the sage is meant to save us from is close at hand. If it is, then I must find him quickly and stop telling tales in taverns.
Yeah, that might work.
Good luck on your adventures, friends.
Okay.
I hope you find what you seek.
Review board. Yeah, no. Here's part 2. Alright, let's head back out. So we're going to Well Bottom. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not leaving nothing unturned. That's why.
Welcome to Roscoe's. But I want you to know this is not the Emporium. I'm only here selling this rubbish because the Emporium has been flattened by a giant and occupied by Trow. Now, how can I help you?
I don't know, buddy. What do you got to sell?
The rarest, most exclusive collection of magical and mystical items, elixirs and ingredients ever assembled in Scarabray, now pounded into rubble and occupied by Trow mercenaries who are ambushing every poor practitioner who comes through the door looking for me. It is an intolerable situation. My reputation and... Oh, just a moment. I don't suppose you... Oh, but of course you would. What adventurer wouldn't?
Right, wouldn't what?
When I escaped the Emporium, I happened to take with me a lantern of illusion. If you could drive out the Trow that currently occupy the Emporium, then set the lantern on the hook outside the door, it will make the place impossible for undesirables to find until I can return and clean it up a bit. After that, if you find yourself in need of best quality magical merchandise, why, I would gratefully sell it to you for a deep, deep discount. What do you say?
Yeah. I'm good with that.
Excellent. Then here is the lantern, and here is the location of the Emporium. Be careful, though. There are a lot of Trow there, and they aren't the friendly sort.
Okay.
Thank you for coming to Roscoe's. Please, come again.
Okay. Oh, who are you? Law.
Oh, there. I don't suppose you'd be interested in buying or selling a soul now, would you?
No. It's like, I mean, I don't just walk around with souls. I mean, and I'm not giving you mine, so no. I'm out.
Nice talking with
Actually,
you.
okay, I kind of want to know who they are.
I don't
Who are you?
Lar is the name. Lar of Revellon, at your service. That's right. Usually do brisk business, but not having much luck here.
Yeah, I know.
Nice talking with you.
Confirm. It's 12:30. We got about another maybe 10 or 20 minutes to play. I'm actually gonna run back here and save again. And then we're gonna head.
Dragged down my old dad to gallop. To say I kept running.
Now's the perfect time. Everybody's out of their houses, left all their valuables behind.
But what about the monsters? What if we get ate?
Well, be careful, that's all.
I don't have a
And if
rope.
we're caught, well, I run faster than you, so that's all right.
He said that if we're caught, I run faster than you. Like, dang, dude.
Stay in the camp.
We can't. Boom. Uh-oh. What are y'all summoning? Yeah, this can't be promising. Oh, work monster. Maybe I can charge it.
We're all going to die.
Made it past it. I thought it was a way to crouch in this. Locked. Wait, what the heck? Oh, it's a puzzle. Got it.
You can't trick me! You're a monster, just like the other monster. No, no, no! Leave me be!
Oh, okay.
Watch out. There's monsters about.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident, buddy.
This'll be a walk in the park.
Charge him.
Hit your targets.
Nice. Nice. There's always a way for her to crouch.
How many gone? Two. Mickle and Batface.
Hmm.
Hatched like eggs out of a hen house.
And you don't know who nabbed him?
They was out scavenging. Didn't know they was gone till Gob found their gear all thrown about down near Sinister Street.
Well, that's a place to start. I'll find them, Cully. I promise I will. Now lock down tight until I get back, aye?
Ringneck. Only hope we'd find him alive. There's too many of us that lost already.
This is terrible, terrible. And the nappers with such a head start.
Oh, this is Ringneck.
Who's that? Ah, you must be the one Rabbit promised to send. Am I glad to see you? Some kin of mine have been kidnapped and I could use some help finding them.
Okay.
Wellbottom's the biggest trout camp in all of Keith. Used to be the one place a trout could feel they was safe. Now nowhere is safe.
Hmm.
Been talk at the guild of some trow sellswords sneaking around Scarab Brae, killing people and cutting them up. I hope it ain't them who's took my friends, but I got a bad feeling in my belly.
Oh, man.
Thanks for giving me a hand.
Okay.
Cully said they was taken near Sinister Street. Let's head that way.
Okay.
That's High Priestess Uena, leader of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. She's a lot nicer than Bishop Henred, but they're still on the same side.
Oh.
Ah, adventurers. I understand why you look at me askance, friends. But please do not think all Fatherites are as close-minded as Bishop Henred's paladins. They may blame old Trow for the crimes of a few, as they do adventurers too, eh? But we do not. Please tell your friends at the guild that if any there needs sanctuary, even from other Fatherites, the Temple of the Blessed Lady is always open.
Usually how it goes.
I am High Priestess Uena of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. We of the temple are dedicated to helping the helpless and healing the hurt, no matter who they are or who has hurt them.
Oh.
We are indeed, but Henry is very zealous. I should not say more.
Yeah, you can't really.
Loyalty is one of a paladin's greatest virtues, but blind loyalty... I wish they followed the actual teachings of the Sword Father's book as fervently as they do those who preach it. I do, child. I pray.
Alright, that works.
Go in peace, child.
I will.
She talks as sweet as honey, but I still wouldn't tell her much. Fatherites stick together, no matter what they say.
And I think that might have saved my game, but... Okay. So since the game has been saved, what I think I am actually going to do is stop the gameplay here because I am getting a little bit sleepy. I didn't get a chance to take a nap. But again, this is the Bard's Tale 4 Director's Cut. If you use exclamation point BT4, and that's B for Bravo, T for Tango, and the number 4, it actually brings up a link on where you can purchase the game and what platforms this is available on. But I think this is going to be a good stopping point before we get out into actually looking for things.